how you doing? We're going to be checking out the Emerica OG1. Yes, this reissue, this late 90s legend Emerica shoe is back. It originally re-released not that long ago, maybe like a year ago now, and it did come out in that classic black and white colorway. It's pretty much the colorway I fell in love with. Mark Johnson always skated it, Tosh Town always skated it. Of course, like Reynolds would skate it, Brian Herman and stuff would skate it. And I want to say like this is probably like most epic cup sole. Like this thing was the shoe at the time. Like all the good guys was always skating this shoe. Anyways, I was able to get a pair of these through Etnies. If you guys didn't know, Soltech is like Etnies, S, and Emerica. They all fall into the same kind of tree. You know, they're all in the same family. But my homie Waylon even tried to find me a pair of the black and white ones a few months ago, and unfortunately we couldn't find it. But we got this black and white pair, and I do believe these actually are out now. So this colorway is like a newer colorway. I do really like this colorway. And it's actually crazy. We actually have a sample model. I'm assuming this is like a final sample model. Like shout out Fred at Etnies for getting me this thing. Like I've been really wanting this shoe for a long time. I remember this shoe just being amazing. So I just can't wait to like skate them again. So today we're just gonna be pretty much unboxing them, kind of first impression, trying them on. I guess we're not really unboxing them. They didn't even come in a box. But yeah, let's just get right to it. I haven't looked at this shoe in person in a long time, or at least since I was a kid, obviously. But there's already so many things that I love about this shoe. And it's also kind of crazy now that I look at it, I kind of see the OG Reynolds 2s. I don't know if you guys remember that shoe. I love that freaking shoe as a kid. I think that was literally my go-to shoe. And it's kind of funny how I loved cup soles as a kid and I didn't even realize it. Anyways, the toe cap is very kind of like Reynolds 2 looking, kind of SXL looking. So I just love the toe cap already. As we kind of move our way up to the shoe, the tongue. Let's just get into this tongue right here. We got the big poofy tongue that your boy likes, and it's like that elastic tongue strap. So that's just gonna keep that tongue in place. The big poofiness is nostalgic, big skate shoe vibe, but it also just protects my foot a lot. Whenever I'm doing flip tricks or whatever it is, my board always somehow like lands on top of my foot. So having like a big poofy tongue for me is always essential. Because even back then, they obviously got it right. You know, this shoe is, honestly, the more I look at it, there's just so many good things I like about it. Kind of moving to like this back area where your ankle sits and everything, it's got like a nice area for the heel flips. I kind of depend on this little area. It's like a big pillow, honestly, to me. So I can just kind of bounce my heel flips off of that thing. Also, kind of as we move around this shoe, there are some little air vent holes here on the side, which is kind of essential. These big poofy shoes, they get warm, you know? So, you know, let them things breathe. I did just notice this kind of going back to the toe cap. It's actually triple stitched. And I feel like the triple stitching around the toe cap, just kind of triple stitching in general around the shoe really makes a big difference. Because I feel like a lot of shoes are double stitched, like Nike Dunks, those are double stitched, and they just bust real quick in that sense. I feel like that third stitch actually makes a difference. And it's funny because even as a kid, I remember the 3 stitches being so marketed. I don't know if it was just like Soltech marketing that so much, but I remember the triple stitch was like such a big deal as a kid. I guess the other thing I am curious about this shoe is gonna be the insole. I know the actual sole has some tech in there, I know, but I wanna see like what kind of insole they're running in. When I'm looking at this insole from like the top view right now, it's got some air vent holes in there too. Oh, it's actually really easy to pull that out. Okay. Yeah, look, there's some like air vent hole, like breathable. It seems like there's a little arch support right there, but nothing too crazy. So I'm assuming all that sole tech is gonna be in the sole. I don't know why I kind of remember the sole pattern being different on this, but maybe it was always this. Maybe there's a different line or something, but the grip is definitely looking chill. I don't see there's gonna be really any problem with that. Honestly, I don't really see any problems really gonna be with this shoe at all, but let's try this thing on and see what it looks like. It's kind of crazy. I feel like I'm stepping back in time with these shoes. Oh, they're so sick. I just love a big poofy skate shoe, honestly. I don't know what it is, but I just love it. And it's crazy because I skated such thin shoes for so long and just kind of forgot how nice the cup sole is. Maybe it's just me getting older. So these are sample size 9s, and usually a 9 is what I wear in everything else, and already they fit great. The 9 fits like a 9 should. I'd switch that to make it like more rounded for the E for the Etnies, you know what I mean? But I guess pretty much the same thing. Do I need to maybe lace? I feel like I don't even really need to lace these things up more. But just for like the shoelace, like kind of tie, I don't know. Maybe we'll throw one like that right now. And let's lace up the other one a little different, and maybe you guys can tell me which is better. So these ones came with the little circle laces, which is nice. I don't know Maybe it was the Reynolds 2 that actually came with the flat laces, but I don't know why I thought these came with flat laces. Oh, okay, ow. Oh, I forgot. You know what we gotta do actually really quick? Let's do a quick bend test. Just because these shoes are brand new, I do wanna see how flexible they are just right off the bat. The toe is pretty flexible right here, as you guys can see, but right here is pretty stiff actually. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty stiff. This is definitely, this is stiffer than a Dunk, I'll tell you that. Like that cup sole is actually really thick. But, okay, let's see, let's put this thing back on. My heels all fit in very, the whole, like my foot feels great. My foot's really not that wide, but if you have a wide foot, I would definitely recommend half sizing up in them. Just me being a size 9, my toe is right to the edge. I don't think I would really want a 9.5, but if you do have a wider foot, you might want to consider getting a half size up. All right, I'm gonna tie the shoelace this way. See, this is like how I would have tied it when I was a kid. All big bunny ears right here like that. Okay, hold on, we need to stand up. Oh, these are the 20-inch Chillos, so they are a little bit baggier than most of my pants. I usually only wear like the 19-inch, which is not much of a difference, but it really is. So I want to show you how much like lace actually covers this shoe. Because look at that, you do cover a decent amount of lace on the sides. Oh, but they look so sick, honestly. I like don't even know what year I'm in right now. I'm freaking loving these though right now. And they feel good. And I think just because they are full suede, they're gonna break in really easy. And off the bat, I wanna say there's actually gonna be a little bit more board feel than I thought there was gonna be. I feel my toes hitting the ground already. So I know there's gonna be some board feel. There's not gonna be a ton of board feel, but there'll be at least something when I get on the board. Looks so sick. Yo. I feel like I'm gonna be like Mark Johnson. I'm gonna skate now really good just because of the shoes, guys. Okay, so I did actually go walk around the house a little bit, and I'm not gonna lie, right here is kind of pushing into my big toe a little bit. And I actually forgot to mention, there is lace protection on these shoes. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I kind of missed the lace protection down here like that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, right here is kind of digging into my toe. Not so much on this side, it could be a left foot thing, but I'm gonna try to break them in a little bit more and see if that goes away by the time that we're skating. But I just kind of wanted to let you guys know that. Still trying to like walk around for a little bit and it's still kind of pinching my foot. And it's funny because like my other foot, it's fine. It's for some reason only on one. But I'm gonna still kind of like keep trying to smush them and break them in because I really want to skate these shoes. And I don't really remember this happening when I was a kid. Maybe my foot got like a different shape. I don't know what it is, but I think it just needs to break in a little bit. But hopefully we can get skating in these soon. What do you guys think though? Should I leave the laces like this? I think that's pretty fresh. All right. Oh, does that feel better? I don't know, we'll see. All right, that's pretty much a wrap for the OG1. Comment and let me know what you guys think about this shoe. Did you guys ever skate this shoe? Do you guys remember any of your favorite skaters skating this shoe? Because let me tell you, I feel like me and this shoe have some history.